Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults live with mental illness? That's a staggering number. What's even more alarming is the profound impact toxic relationships have on our mental well-being. These relationships, often insidious in nature, can act as silent assassins, chipping away at our self-esteem, happiness, and overall health. We're social creatures, hardwired for connection. But what happens when those connections become sources of pain? It's time to recognize that our well-being hinges on the company we keep. Just as we nourish our bodies with healthy food, we must nurture our minds by cultivating healthy relationships. This means having the courage to identify and distance ourselves from individuals who consistently bring us down. Cutting out toxic people is not selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. It's about reclaiming your power, protecting your energy, and creating space for genuine, supportive connections to flourish. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift you, encourage your growth, and bring joy to your life. Toxic people are often masters of disguise. They can be charming, charismatic, and even appear supportive on the surface. But beneath this facade lies a pattern of negativity, manipulation, and emotional drain. These individuals thrive on drama, conflict, and control. They may be perpetually critical, belittle your accomplishments, or dismiss your feelings. You might find yourself walking on eggshells around them, afraid to express your true self for fear of judgment or backlash. One of the most telling signs of a toxic person is their ability to leave you feeling emotionally exhausted. Interactions with them can be draining, leaving you feeling depleted, deflated, and questioning your own worth. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone. If you consistently feel worse rather than better, it's a sign that the relationship may be toxic. Identifying toxic people is crucial to protecting your well-being. They come in many forms, but some common traits include negativity. They are chronic complainers, always focusing on the negative aspects of life. Control. They need to be in control of situations and others, often manipulating to get their way. Criticism. They are quick to judge and criticize, rarely offering genuine encouragement or support. Drama. They thrive on chaos and conflict, often creating drama out of thin air. Lack of empathy. They are unable or unwilling to understand or share your feelings. Recognizing these traits is the first step to protecting yourself from their harmful effects. Remember, you have the right to set boundaries and distance yourself from anyone who consistently exhibits these behaviors. Toxic individuals don't always fit neatly into a single category. They can embody a mix of traits, making them even more challenging to identify. Let's explore a few common toxic archetypes. The narcissist. Consumed by their own self-importance, narcissists lack empathy and crave constant admiration. They're masters of manipulation, twisting situations to make themselves the victim. Example. Imagine a friend who constantly steers conversations back to themselves, belittles your accomplishments, and becomes enraged when they don't receive enough attention. The drama queen/king. Thriving on chaos, these individuals create drama wherever they go. They're masters of exaggeration, turning minor incidents into major catastrophes. Their need for attention often comes at the expense of others' emotional well-being. Example. Think of a coworker who constantly gossips, stirs up conflict, and thrives on being the center of attention, even if it means creating drama and negativity in the workplace. The energy vampire. These individuals leave you feeling emotionally drained after every interaction. They're masters of negativity, sucking the joy out of every room they enter. Example. Picture a relative who constantly complains about their problems, never offering solutions or showing interest in your life. After spending time with them, you feel exhausted and emotionally depleted. By understanding these archetypes, we can better recognize toxic patterns and protect ourselves from their harmful effects. My liberation, a turning point. I vividly recall the moment I decided to cut a toxic person out of my life. She was a close friend, someone I'd known for years, but over time our relationship had become increasingly one-sided and emotionally draining. Her constant negativity and need for drama left me feeling exhausted and depleted. I realized that my attempts to support her were futile. She was resistant to change and seemed to thrive on the chaos she created. The turning point came when I realized that my own well-being was suffering. I was constantly anxious, stressed, and questioning my own worth. It was then that I knew I had to make a change. Cutting her out of my life was difficult at first, but the sense of relief I felt was immediate and profound. It was like a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. I finally had the space and energy to focus on myself and build healthy, supportive relationships. Embracing the light, positive connections. In the tapestry of life, we'll encounter individuals who dim our light and those who make us shine brighter. It's essential to recognize the difference and surround ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us. Positive relationships are characterized by mutual respect, where both parties value each other's opinions, feelings, and boundaries. Trust, where there's a foundation of honesty, reliability, and emotional safety. Support, where they offer encouragement, celebrate your successes, and provide a shoulder to lean on during challenging times. And open communication, where you can express your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly without fear of judgment. These relationships are not about perfection. Disagreements and conflicts are inevitable. However, in healthy relationships, conflicts are approached with respect and a desire to find a resolution that works for both parties. From toxicity to tranquility, a journey worth taking. Releasing toxic relationships is a must, not an option. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a commitment to prioritizing your well-being. It's important to remember that you're not alone in this process. Many people struggle with the pain of toxic relationships. Seeking support from therapists, counselors, or support groups can provide valuable guidance and tools to navigate this challenging terrain. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift you, encourage your growth, and bring joy to your life. By releasing toxic ties, you create space for authentic, supportive connections to flourish, leading to a more fulfilling and joyful existence. The impact of positive relationships extends far beyond our immediate circle. When we're surrounded by supportive, loving individuals, we're more likely to experience greater happiness and well-being. Positive relationships act as buffers against stress, promoting emotional resilience and overall life satisfaction. We also achieve our goals more effectively. Supportive friends and family provide encouragement, motivation, and practical help, increasing our chances of success. And, we live longer, healthier lives. Studies have shown a strong correlation between strong social connections and improved physical health, including a reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. By cultivating positive relationships, we not only improve our own lives, but also create a ripple effect of positivity that extends to our families, communities, and the world around us. Creating a life filled with positive relationships begins with self-reflection. Take time to examine your current relationships. Ask yourself, who brings me joy? Who drains my energy? With whom can I be my authentic self? Remember, you have the power to choose who you allow into your life. Just as a gardener tends to their garden, weeding out invasive plants to allow the desired flowers to thrive, we must cultivate our social gardens with care. Cutting out toxic people is a powerful act of self-love. It's about honoring your worth, protecting your energy, and creating a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. It's not always easy to let go, especially if the toxic person is a family member or someone you've known for a long time. But remember, you deserve to be treated with respect, kindness, and love. Your mental and emotional well-being are precious and worth protecting. By making the courageous choice to distance yourself from toxic influences, you pave the way for a brighter, more fulfilling future. Take a moment to reflect on your own experiences with toxic people. Have you encountered individuals who exhibit these traits? How have they impacted your life? If you're currently struggling with a toxic relationship, know that you're not alone. There are resources available to help you navigate this challenging situation. Seeking support from a therapist or counselor can provide valuable guidance and tools for setting boundaries, communicating your needs, and ultimately breaking free from toxic patterns. Remember, you have the power to create a life filled with positive, supportive relationships. It starts with recognizing your worth, setting healthy boundaries, and having the courage to walk away from relationships that no longer serve you. I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Together, let's create a community of support and empowerment, inspiring each other to cultivate lives filled with authenticity, joy, and genuine connection.